What's up, guys? Today is April 22nd, and I went to the Dollar Tree today this morning, and I actually found a new batch of movies that they got in. I'm glad to do the video on it because it's my friend Katie, she told me that there should be a drop around the 29th, and I don't know if that's where Katie lives, that it might be around there or everywhere, but I just happened to go down there just to check and see if they got any new Dollar Tree DVDs and Blu-rays, and they happen to have a couple boxes of DVDs and Blu-rays, guys, and I'm going to show you what I found. Now, everything's not going to be horror. Like I said, for now on, um, yes, I'm trying to concentrate on making my channel, horror movies because it's called Tony's DVDs and horror movies. Um, but I just want to show you everything I find at Dollar Tree that has to do with the Blu-rays and the DVDs, guys. And I got some pretty good ones in here, I think. So we're gonna get started here. Here's the bag. No, so I got a lot. I spent about $24, $25, about $25 on DVDs and Blu-rays. So let's get started, guys. And we're just going to pull them out randomly. I want to say thank you to everybody for supporting me in my, Tony's Horror DVDs. I really appreciate Home of Horror. I really appreciate it, guys. I do appreciate the thumbs up and the subscribers, man. Remember, if you subscribe back, I will subscribe back to your channel and see what movies you guys have found out in the wild anywhere. Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Big Lots, anywhere, your local exchange or mom and pop store. You know what I mean? Whatever horror movies you found or whatever movies you found in general that you're interested in. It's really cool to be part of the DVD Blu-ray family on YouTube, man, and I'm very proud of that. So, and big shouts out to Miranda and everybody, Katie and everybody out there that supports me. I also support you guys back. You guys have some great channels, Cheetah, all you guys, man. Big thumbs up for me. You know what I mean? So let's get into it, guys, and let's see what we got here. All right, the first I'm going to pull out actually. Well, now it's the $1.25 store, but we're so used to saying the Dollar Tree. The first one I actually picked up actually is it's really cool on Blu-ray. It is Kung Fu Panda 2. So I got Kung Fu Panda 2 today at the Dollar Tree. So yeah, it's good to have it on Blu-ray. These are good animated movies. DreamWorks makes some really awesome animated movies. I mean, a lot of them sometimes are targeted towards kids, but it's a family movie also, and it has really good animations in it. So I had to pick it up for that $1.25, and it is Blu-ray plus DVD, which is pretty awesome. So we have Kung Fu Panda 2, guys. That's the first Blu-ray. Remember, these are at random. Now, this is a DVD. It's called Shaquille O'Neal like no other. So I don't know if this is if this is a like a documentary on Shaquille O'Neal, but I like Shaquille O'Neal. You see him on all those commercials and stuff. He's very funny. You know what I mean? He does the Papa John's commercials and things like that. And he also was a really good basketball player. Michael Jordan is, he's not, in my opinion. I mean, everybody loves Michael Jordan. I'm not super into basketball, but I like Shaquille O'Neal, and I think he was a really good basketball player. But that's the DVD right here, and it probably is a documentary about Shaquille O'Neal's life. I guess I'm not gonna know that until I watch it. But I did pick this up today also at the Buck store. So yeah, Shaquille O'Neal, like no other, which is really cool. It's good to have that in the archives because he is an icon in sports. You know what I mean? So that's Shaquille O'Neal. Next one we got here. It's actually one I didn't have. It is and a lot of people have these. I don't know if in my area in PA if they just get these later. You know what I mean? But it is the Screaming Skull collection. So I did pick this up. I'm glad to have it in my collection now. Katie got me the vampire one, so now I have that. Very good artwork cover of this DVD. So that's awesome to have this now. It has a lot of movies, on the back, of what they have here. So like the Mad Monster, the Vampire Bat, just to name a few, Dead Men Walk, these are just, really vintage, old, like maybe 50s horror movies and stuff like that. So I'm glad to add this in my collection. So it is the Screaming Skull collection. And yeah, it looks like it has a lot on here, starring a few people back then. You know what I mean? I'm not going to really know them, but I really like the cover. So glad to add that into the collection. The next one here is called, I just thought it was interesting. It might be a good, like, a love story or something like that. But it's just called Strange as Strangers or Strange. Am I saying it right? Strangers or Strange as Angels. So I found this one, so I picked it up. You know what I mean? It just looks interesting, so I'm gonna check that out sometime. Maybe something to watch with my wife or whatever. But it just looks like it'd be a pretty decent like movie. You know what I mean? So that's the back of it right there. So that's another one I picked up. I've never seen it in the Dollar Tree before, so I picked it up, and it's probably more than likely a love story. So it's not bad to always pick some of these up. You know what I mean? So it might actually be a pretty good movie. So I have to be the judge of that. So we'll have to see how that one is. The next one we got here is a Blu-ray. It is an animated Blu-ray. It's called the Sky. I think it's Crawlers. If I'm saying that right, guys. It says a fantastic best seen original Ghost in a Shell. So it looks like it might be pretty good. So that's the Blu-ray I picked up there. Looks like a good animated series on Blu-ray. So, or not series, but movie or whatever. So I'll check that one out too. That looks like it might be pretty good. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes it's really hard to find these. They're scarce on Blu-ray. You can usually find a lot of these on DVD, but I don't care. If I found it on DVD, I would have still bought it. I don't care if it's Blu-ray or DVD. As long as I like the movie and get to watch it, it doesn't really matter to me. So that's another one I picked up. I think it's called Sky Crawlers, if I'm saying that right. So that looks like that might be pretty good. That's another one there. And let's see, got another Blu-ray. This is a Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital combo, and it actually has Billy Zane in it, and I think it's Samson. So this looks, and it even has, what's really cool about it. It even has the slipcover. So I picked that up today there too at the Buck store. So that's pretty cool. It has a slipcover, and finally they do it where it doesn't stick to the DVD. They have the sticker up top here. You just use that to pull it up. So that's it right there in its entirety. So that's really cool with the slipcover. That's pretty awesome. So it gives you a description of it on the back. And that's really cool to always find these movies actually with Blu-ray plus digital copy, which is pretty awesome. Look like it might be a pretty decent movie. Billy Zane's been in a lot of movies I've seen before, so this looks like it might be a pretty good movie. So I can't wait to check this out, man. But yeah, I picked that up there also. Whoops, I almost dropped that bad boy. Now, let's see. Okay, we got another DVD. This is called Animal Among Us. So I picked up Animal Among Us on DVD. So looks like this is a horror, a horror flick. So we're gonna check this one out too, see how this is. Looks like it might be pretty decent. You know what I mean? Man, the monster character on it looks pretty treacherous. So yeah, I'll have to check this out. I don't believe I have this in my collection. So it is Animal Among Us. If am I saying that right? So that's what it is. It got pretty nice cover. Pretty nice cover on the front. Looks like it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one out too. So that's a good horror flick to add to the collection. We have another Blu-ray here. Now I'm not really into these type of movies, but I wanted to get it on the Blu-ray. It actually only had the Blu-ray. It didn't even have this on DVD. It is Fast and the Furious 6, and I heard some people say that this is pretty decent. It has Vin Diesel in it, Paul Walker, and Dwayne Johnson. So they keep making these Fast and Furious movies. There's a lot of people that have a cult following that are into these. I'm not into Fast and the Furious like that, but I picked it up because it's the combo also, so I'm definitely going to check it out. So that's Fast and the Furious 6, on Blu-ray DVD combo, which is pretty awesome, and digital copy. or is it Blu-ray plus digital copy? Sorry, it's Blu-ray plus digital copy, which is really cool. It's still a plus. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out, guys. So that's Fast and the Furious 6 with Vin Diesel in it. Now this one I think Katie has, and this looks like it was from Walmart, and I'm glad to have this in my collection because this guy is from my hometown. It is the George A. Romero Night of the Living Dead 5 bonus movie, so I'm glad to add that in my collection now. So, like I said, I think certain areas people get these before we do, so it's just a matter of getting them down where I'm at. I'm thinking so. Glad to add this to the collection. It has all different types of movies on the back here: White Zombie, the Bat, um, the Last Man on Earth, just different things that are on here, which is really cool to have, for especially for the price. So glad to add that into my collection guide with George A. Romero on the front there. Really cool. So glad to add that another horror flick there. This one here, uh, I don't, I don't know if it's any good. I know it's a Blu-ray, and it says I think it's called if I'm saying it right, guys, Reservation Road Return. And then there's another one called Return to Paradise. So I don't know if this is going to be any good. It might. Never heard of it. I just wanted to try to give it a shot. This might be like a suspense thriller movies or something like that. But I picked that up there, at the $1.25 store. So we'll see. I mean, it's two movies in one. It might be something that my wife likes or something like that. But we'll see. So yeah, that's another one there. Another one on Blu-ray. So next one we got here. This is Blu-ray plus digital HD copy. I guess it has Forrest Whitaker in it and Amy Adams, I think, and it's called Arrival. Arrival is big, grand, and marvelous. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one out because one of the reasons because it has a really good actor in it, which is Forrest Whitaker. He's been in a lot of great movies, guys. He's done a lot of awesome work in his movies. You know what I mean? So it's The Arrival on Blu-ray. So I picked that one up also. That's cool. You know what I mean? Just I like Forrest Whitaker as an actor. He's a very good actor. Anything he does, he's done a phenomenal job. He was actually in one of the Species movies if I'm correct. I can't remember which one, but I believe he's in two or three. He's in one of them. So yeah, it's The Arrival, guys, on Blu-ray with Forrest Whitaker. So that's another good Blu-ray to have. All right, this one here is called "Don't Let Him In." Now this looks like this might be like a wow. This looks like it might be a really good hack and slash gore movie. So I got that on DVD, so I'm gonna check that out. Another one from the Buck 25 store has the limbs hanging in the tree and different crazy shit like that. But yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty good. So I'll have to check this out later, guys. Let me know if you guys got any of these movies, man, in your recent Dollar Tree pickups. But yeah, and it looks like it might be good. How fair would you go? How far would you go to survive? So yeah, we'll have to definitely check this out, man. Probably gonna be like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre-esque movie, So we'll have to see and check that one out. All right, man. Let's get down to the rest of these here. All right, so we got another one here. This is this is a movie. It's four films featuring Morgan Freeman, and it is The Contact, uh, uh, Blade episode Force, or The Code. Oh yeah, there's a movie on here with him called Blade. Oh, it's by Echo Bridge. The Contact. I can't see the other one because it's over the sticker. And this looks like it might be pretty good. I'm glad to get this in the collection, guys. But that's what it looks like there. And he's a good actor. Morgan Freeman is also a good actor. He's been in some really good movies, like I believe Kiss the Girls, different movies like that. So it was good to add that with the four feature movies that you get on there. You can't really beat that, for the price that you're paying. So yeah, I'm glad to have this and add this into the collection from the $1.25 store. So that's a Morgan Freeman with four feature films that he's in. So glad to pick that one up. So let's see what else we got here. This one here is called Dark Whispers, and this looks like this might actually be pretty good too. It's another Echo Bridge title. Man, it looks pretty gory on the back of what they show, but it has a really good cover art right there. So this is probably going to be a pretty decent DVD. You know, I love my gore. You know what I mean, in horror movies. So a lot of people criticize Echo Bridge or Eco Bridge or whatever you want to call it, but some of the movies they do come out with to me are pretty decent. You know, they're not going to all be fantastic. You shouldn't expect them to be. You know, sometimes, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, some of them I like. I think they're pretty decent. And also for the price, you really can't beat it. So that's the back of it there. You know, you see the girl there with the vampire teeth and stuff like that. So hopefully, I believe it will probably be pretty good. So I have to check it out and see. That's another one, guys. That is Dark Whispers. So yeah, I have to definitely check that out. Some voices can't be ignored. So yeah, we'll have to check this out. Maybe a possession movie or something of that sort. So the next one we got here, I don't believe I don't have this one. I have another mommy movie, but I don't believe I have this one. People, I think, were telling me, or not telling me, but people were making videos saying it's a terrible movie. I'm not sure. I have to be the judge of that, guys. But this is called Day of the Mommy with Danny Glover. So I don't never seen Danny Glover in any type of movies like this, so I had to get it. He's another good actor. So I picked that up there, Day of the Mummy. It has a really nice art cover on the front. So I'm gonna definitely it's an RLJ Productions movie, so I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Especially with Danny Glover, and I never really see Danny Glover. I think the only thing he was in, if I'm correct, I think it was Predator 2. I think he was in Danny Glover. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. Looks like it might be pretty interesting. So that's another pick up there. All right, guys, getting down to nitty gritty. I didn't have this one in my collection either. It's the Five Driving Classics Volume 2 DVD set. Roger Corman. I've been trying to find this forever, could never find this one. I'm glad to add it because this is one of the best ones. I've seen people do videos and talk about it on their DVD channels. And it is the Drive Through One collection on the front. They're pretty cool, classic retro artwork cover right there. So I'm glad to have this with the high school big shot, T Bird Gang. I've been looking for this because these are like stag movies from back then that were like just classic and just really out there at that time. And I like movies like that. So, and I'm glad to own this, man, The Wild Ride, you know, and different things like that. So I'm really glad to own this, and I'm going to definitely check that out probably this weekend. I like those old fashioned classic, you know, stag movies like that. So I can't wait to check it out. But I'm glad to add this into my collection, guys, to have that. So that's pretty awesome. So now we're getting down to the grid. I think I have like two left. Yeah, I have two left. So is it two? Yeah, I have two left. So the next one here is actually, which is cool. It's a Shutter exclusive, guys, and I think it's called Furries. If I'm saying this right, and it has a slip cover. So I picked up Furries. So I'm gonna check it out. It looks like this is a pretty gruesome going to be a pretty gruesome movie here, guys. It looks like it's going to be pretty goddamn good hack and slash like type movie. So I'm really glad to add this to the collection. Now this one's actually sticking with the tape, so I'm going to have to take that off later. You know, I always take them off very fragilely so it doesn't rip anything, like rip the slip cover. So that's it says stay alive or die trying. So yeah, I'm gonna check this one out with the slipcover. A lot of people are after and love these Shutter films and covers and stuff. So glad to add that to my collection, guys. Is Furries, yeah, and it's a Shutter exclusive. So now the last one I have here is I wanted to get this because it's a Blu-ray 3D. It's a 3D Blu-ray. It's by DreamWorks. It's called Rise of the Guardians. So it's Blu-ray 3D plus Blu-ray plus DVD, which is really awesome for $1.25. So that's it right there. So I'm glad to add this to the collection. I've never seen this animated movie from DreamWorks. So I'm glad to get this, guys, from the Buck 25 store. And that is it for today, guys. That's my pickups. I'm going to hit another Dollar Tree before I go to work just to see what they have. Now, if they have more, I'll do a part two to this. But this is for the month of April, the 22nd. They got a batch at the $1 Tree I went to. So happy hunting, guys. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys subscribing. Give it a like or a thumbs up if you like the video. I really appreciate it. And thanks for all the support out there, from the movie and Blu-ray and DVD collectors out there, man. I really appreciate it, guys. So you guys take care. Have a good weekend. Happy hunting and have a safe weekend. All right? Peace.